Duality is a constant at the pyramids of Bulgaria. It is a message from above, the macrocosm, impressed into matter, the microcosm below. It is spirit reflected in matter. Talking to stones and listening to the double pyramids of Bulgaria. Subscribe below to learn more about the cosmic origins of humanity. There are many double pyramids in Bulgaria: Binkos, Ostrets, Pazderite, Pesnopoi, Banja and Plovdiv. And if you listen carefully, it is a feature that is not unique to Bulgaria. In Peru, at Machu Picchu, the megalithic site sits in between two summits. In Mexico, there is a connection between the pyramids of the sun and moon, and so too in Bosnia. Even in Egypt, the Great Pyramid of Giza, called the Pyramid of Khufu, is flanked by a slightly smaller pyramid, that of Khafre. At the double pyramids of Bulgaria, the two summits are joined by a concourse. One summit is slightly higher than the other. If the pyramid is aligned east-west, like Pazderite and Pesnopoi, then the west summit is higher. And if the pyramid is aligned northwest to southeast, like Banja and Ostrets, then the southeast summit is higher. The difference in height between the two summits varies and is difficult to measure precisely due to erosion, but it is small. At the double pyramid of Banja, the difference between the two summits is only 5%, and in Ostrets the difference is only 2%. By comparison, the difference between the two pyramids of Giza in Egypt, Khufu and Khafre, is also 2%. The elevation of the two summits is not meant to be equal, and it is not a design flaw. The difference in height is part of the message. The design of the double pyramids with two unequal summits creates the impression of movement, as if they were following the sun from east to west in its daily dance with Earth. It is the expression of perpetual movement, change that exists in the universe. The double pyramids of Pesnopoi and Pazderite are nearly perfectly aligned east-west, whilst the double pyramids of Banja and Ostrets are aligned off true south by around 25 degrees, which reminds us of precession, Earth's tilt in relation to the sun. The duad is singing the monad's tune in this ever-swirling planetary dance. The message of the universe is encoded in the numbers at the pyramids of Bulgaria. From 1 to 7, we will decipher the pyramid code in separate videos and articles on our website. Click to subscribe below to be notified of upcoming videos. And there is probably a connection between the duad number 2, found in the design of the double pyramids, and the stars that form the constellations of Orion, Gemini, Cancer and Leo. If you look up into the night sky, you will see the arc that connects these constellations. They are formed by groups of double stars. As above, so below. The microcosm is a reflection of the macrocosm. The duality of the bigger and smaller worlds is expressed in the two unequal summits. The pyramids of Bulgaria are a 4D map of the heavens etched into Earth's crust. You are welcome to help us decipher the message held in the stones by participating in the Bulgaria Pyramid Project. There is a link to our website in the description below. Together, we will find more connections to establish patterns between the stars and the pyramids. Why did the pyramid builders create double pyramids? Rudolf Steiner's account of the Akasha Chronicle, related in the series of lectures Cosmic Memory, Prehistory of Earth and Man, helps us answer this question. The pyramid builders, in their endeavors, reflected the cosmic order that they could feel. The impulse and image came from above. For, in their temples, they participated in direct contemplation of the active forces of nature. They looked into the creative workshop of nature. They experienced a communion with the beings which built the world itself. One can call this communication an association with the gods. What was cultivated there was divine wisdom and art. The divine wisdom is the greatness of creation that could be felt in all things by the Lemurians and early Atlanteans. And in their art, they replicated divine wisdom in the geometrical forms that reflected universal truths. The expression of duality as we see it even today in the double pyramids of Bulgaria and elsewhere is a core message of cosmic harmony. It is the notion of perpetual movement, the planetary dance that animates the universe. And if you are ready to listen, you will find that duality is a recurrent aspect of the process of evolution. We know it today in the yin and the yang contained in one circle. We find it in the symbols of the sun and the moon, man and woman, male and female, that engender the next stage of evolution of mankind. It is the combination of two that makes a new whole. Rudolf Steiner refers to this principle of duality at multiple stages in the history of mankind. He mentions how Lemurian women had the power of clairvoyance, whilst Lemurian men had the power of will. Together, they recreated divine art and wisdom on earth. The same duality is found in the story of Gilgamesh and Enkidu, Alexander the Great and Aristotle, Isis and Osiris. In the fifth Gospel, he explains the story of the two Jesus children. Jesus integrates the Solomon stream that represents the heart, clairvoyance, and the David stream that represents the head, the will, to become Christ. And in karmic relationships, he analyzes the legend of King Arthur as the coming together of the Arthur stream and the Grail stream to bring down cosmic intelligence into the hearts and minds of men in order to further human evolution and our mission on Earth. The duality of clairvoyance and will come together to form one. It is the process of spirit investing matter. The message in the myths and stories of humanity, as well as all the images around us, repeat a universal truth. And the pyramids that we are rediscovering now are just one more expression of the impulse that animates the cosmic order. The duad, number 2, is just one piece of the code that we can place alongside the monad, number 1 for the sun and number 3 for the moon. Join us on our journey to the pyramids of Bulgaria. We will decode the numbers in the stones to unravel the ancient origins of humanity.